This channel does not promote any violence, harmful or illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for educational purpose only.
Number 6 in this matter. Lord, Your Lordship passed an order on this. Lord, there is a question about maintainability of this application, but at this juncture, maybe, Lord, my submission will be otherwise because.
Right.
Lord, I have come with the Lord, the bank draft.
SDO directed the private respondent to vacate the 3-storied building.
But
private respondent was also directed to pay to the mother
that is what, Lord, it is not permissible excepting under section 23 of the Act.
of 10,000 and 15,000.
She certainly does have a right of residence. She will certainly live with
Funds of
us.
the petitioner neither vacated nor order of the SDO has not been set aside or modified. Ground floor has been let out as go down and 2 sons are occupying the top 2 floors. Petitioner is compelled to reside elsewhere. Yes. 1 lakh rupees paid.
No, Lord, I have come up with that and 50,000 rupees, 1,50,000 rupees.
All right.
We are paying, Lord, 50,000 rupees. This is, Lord, an extra amount.
Nothing extra. Possibly this will be adjusted
That
in
will be
the next
adjusted
one.
against, Lord, the SDOs are.
And
Lord, that vacating portion, Lord, that is why we are really aggrieved about.
yes.
Lord, the learned, Lord, the SDO, Lord, he cannot pass an eviction order, excepting in a case under section 23. Section 23 is all about, Lord, where, Lord, there is a gift conditional, and, Lord, he passes an order cancelling the gift deed. Then only, Lord, as a consequence, Lord, there is a Supreme Court to that.
Is a gift deed here?
No.
There is no gift deed. Yes.
But that portion of the order, Lord, should
the
not.
property belongs to this lady.
That's the reason, Lord.
Yes.
The SDO doesn't have the power, Lord, to pass an order of eviction. That is, Lord, only on the civil court.
Thing is,
she will have a right of residence, no doubt about it. I'm not arguing, Lord, against that. She will not be, Lord, saying
not
there.
only the residence. This lady, she is the recorded owner of the property,
Yes.
and she fears her life and liberty at the hands of the private respondents. And it is only on this reason, not you do not take it as an order of eviction, simpliciter. There are certain reasons as to why this order has been passed. This lady fears her life. She has a right to stay there in a peaceful manner without interference from anybody.
But subject to, Lord, correction by your Lordship, Lord, it was her case that she was not being maintained. It was a
Before
case,
the case
Lord, that.
before the SDO, not before
Yes.
this court.
Now, before your Lordship, Lord, they are, Lord, trying to, Lord, execute the order passed by the SDO.
Yes.
So, Lord, whether, Lord, the question is whether it can be executed by your Lordship. Even if, Lord, I do not take that point, but as of today, all that I say is that my client, the respondent number 6, he stays, Lord, on the top floor, the second floor of the property. Mother was staying there in one of the rooms. Mother is welcome there.
In one of the rooms.
Yes, she was there.
And the entire building, the 2 sons will enjoy, will take rent and do whatever they feel like. Threaten the mother.
No. Lord, the mother will also come and stay with us. And we pay the monthly maintenance.
Lord, kindly
Problem is, Lord, that the
Right.
SDO passes an order that you vacate.
But
Let mother come here.
before the
The
SDO,
mother being, Lord, also an elderly lady, but she has to be taken care of.
She will manage on her own. She has enough money. You will pay the charges for maintaining your mother and all responsibilities. And
Certainly will do that.
since you are very well off, try to find out a place so that you all can move out, shift out till as long as she is there. It is her recorded house and she has every right to enjoy it.
Lord, on that score, Lord, I say that, Lord, the SDO has, Lord, exceeded the authority.
All right.
Lord, kindly cease.
Lord,
Lord, in the
so far
order
as,
of
Lord,
the-
the maintenance is concerned, Lord, yes. So far as right of residence, yes.
in the order of the SDO, it is recorded page 79.
Yes.
Opponent number 1 and opponent number 2 state that they have no problem to vacate the property of the applicant, but ask for reasonable time for the purpose. Now, there's an appeal provision from this also. Section 16.
Your admission to vacate.
My Lord?
Your admission to vacate.
No, Lord, there your Lordship will kindly see.
16 is
Whatever, we'll listen to it
Lord,
later on.
I will just take your Lordship,
You
Lord.
hand over the Maintenance charges
On the
to
very first day, I
the-
take your lordship lord to the legal provisions. Your lordship will kindly see. Kindly take lord the legal provision.
no
First
legal
of all,
provisions. I'll see later on. First,
It's an appeal provision which was not.
first hand
the
over the
appeal
checks.
is not by the person aggrieved.
Accept the checks.
I don't have a right of appeal. He does have a right of appeal.
Yes.
Very much.
Take over the checks first. Where are the documents?
Lord, these
Please hand over photocopies to the court and original to the.
photocopies.
Yes.
The other respondent has
But
paid.
this is on behalf of
That's
my
the
client.
point.
That is not the respondent number 6.
Respondent number 5 has paid, complied with that part of the order. And there's another direction of my lord that they will file an affidavit indicating when they will vacate.
But so far as the vacating is concerned, Lord, I say that portion of the order is not beyond the jurisdiction. Let my learned friend satisfy under which provision, Lord, the SDO is empowered to Lord, direct that.
If you are aggrieved, then certain steps you can take. It is not that whenever an order is passed and anybody is aggrieved, does not have any forum. This can never be. The order can definitely be appealed. But then where will the petitioner stay?
Petitioner is
But I-
staying in her nephew's house in Orissa
Is she
because primarily
interested?
because she's a diabetes patient. She
Is
underwent.
she interested to stay in her house?
Yes, provided they vacate.
No, that is the condition that she's
Provided
trying to
they
put.
vacate. Yes, because circumstances made it impossible for them to coexist. She was not given even the
Application number.
basic medicines for diabetes, which led to the kidney condition worsening.
Yes.
Eventually, one kidney had to be removed.
All right.
Her eyesight became such that she is now almost blind.
Yes. So she.
All the medical records are annexed to the
Who is taking care of her?
her sister's son,
All right. And now sister's son is located in Odisha.
Orissa.
So it is not possible for the sister's son to come and stay in Kolkata or Howrah. I do not know.
No,
where this-
she has
West
another
Bengal.
sibling in Kharagpur. She has another sibling in
The-
Kharagpur.
Yes. Is the sibling interested to stay at the petitioner's place to take care of?
She gets the money, and if she gets the house empty, she will find her ways and means to take
Take
proper care of herself.
All right. This is the submission.
Kindly have a look at
It was not overnight.
Kindly have a
It
look
was
at
not
the order.
overnight.
No,
But
everybody understands.
Kindly have a look at
now she is almost blind,
Between
almost
the
deaf.
Mother and children, nothing can be overnight. Between the mother and the children, it
And
takes
she
time.
became a subject of ridicule, of mockery.
Yes.
Lord, your
Being
lordship,
tossed from one son to the
Yes.
other.
Yes.
Lord, kindly take up the impugned order for once.
No, I'll not look into it. First,
Why I say
the payment.
the payment has been received.
All right.
Now your lordship will see
No.
it was their submission
Let me
before
complete.
the SDO
first
that they
order
want
was-
to rent out the property.
First order was made on
Where
6.
is the wrong?
There's
She
no
wants
wrong.
money. She wants money
No
for
wrong.
her treatment.
No wrong.
She wants money to take care of,
Money
To
is not what
hire-
I am providing to her.
to hire persons to take care of her.
Correct.
Hospitalization charges.
Whatever that is required, my clients will bear. But
And
why
you
not?
will leave only one room for her.
But the property has got 2 rooms on the second floor. I've asked my client yesterday, there are 2 rooms, 1 kitchen and 1
The ground
common
floor is
area.
let out as a go down.
And
Who is
the
collecting
ground floor
the
has been
charges?
let out and the rent will go to the mother.
As on date, it has not gone.
The order was made on 6
As on
September.
date. Now, when you have been dragged to the court, you say, yes, it will go to the mother. So, stand is very clear.
9
None
months
are-
after the order was
none
made.
Interested to take care of the mother. She's gone old, let her perish. This is the way she's being treated.
Not in the manner that my learned
No,
friend
no.
is tried to portray
project.
before your lordship. Lord, your lordship will understand, Lord, in a family there are, Lord,
Yes,
certain
yes, the
equations
can
at play.
understand.
Now, Lord, your lordship will kindly, Lord, see the impugned order for once.
I will not see at anything. Please,
Your Lordship, I'm for respondent number 5, Lordship,
one of the sons.
one of the sons.
Yes.
I have already deposited the amount and
Which portion of the house are you occupying?
first floor, Lordship.
First floor.
Lordship.
How much rent are you collecting?
No rent, Lordship.
No rent? Free of cost you let out? Who's let out? Your other brother?
No, Lord, the
Mr.
ground floor is
Mr.
let out. The
Mukherjee's
second
Client lets out.
Lordship, the matter is, I want to submit one thing, Lordship.
You want to submit against your mother?
No, Lordship.
Then?
I have no allegation against my mother. I have allegation against my
Brother.
maternal aunt or uncle, etc. But I have no allegation against my mother, Lordship.
Yes.
Only thing is that she is not the absolute owner of that property, Lordship. The deed annexed with this writ petition is not the deed of the residential
Go
building.
before the civil court and obtain orders. Please come.
And kindly have a look into Lord this affidavit. The mother permitted Lord that property to be Lord rented out. This
The-
affidavit by the mother. But I can hand over to your Lordship Lord the affidavit.
How much rent does that property fetch?
It is a family business that is being carried on from the
Rent.
After the husband
it's not
expired, there's
rented
no
out.
longer a family
It's
business.
a family business carried on from the ground floor. First floor, my learned friend's client stay. Second floor, my client stay in the three-storied building.
Even the brothers are separated. It's no longer.
It was initially by the
No, but then
father.
you say that the property, the ground floor is rented,
by Mr. Mukherjee's client, yes.
not for a
It is
family
not. It is
business
a
or
family
anything of
business.
that sort.
How can there be the family? The head of the family died. The two brothers are separated.
All right.
Kindly have a look
Yeah,
at this
longer
Lord,
head.
affidavit of the
That
mother.
that may have been in the lifetime of her husband. What?
I could not produce any document before the SDO. It was the order was passed on the very first day.
And if that is the reward for her consenting to the
considered.
property being let out, my lord, I stop at that.
Make an application.
This is being given by the respondent number 5 or 6. This check is by 5 or 6.
But I'm for the six.
Acha.
Six.
The family business has been usurped by Mr.
The
Mukherjee's
demand
client.
draft.
The other brother is looking after himself.
Being numbers, number দুটো লিখে নেবেন গোল্লা করে দিলাম for a sum of rupees 1,50,000 handed over to the learned advocate for the petitioner in court today. Stop. Photocopy of the 2 demand drafts filed in court today is taken on record. Stop. The respondent number 5 has transmitted a sum of rupees. How much you have received from the respondent number 5?
5,000.
75,000 only in the bank account of the petitioner. Top paragraph. It has after hearing the parties, it transpires that the petitioner is currently staying at Orissa. And her nephew is taking care of her. Stop. She is recovering from a kidney transplantation.
Kidney mala has been removed. She obviously couldn't
Removal of
afford a
kidney. Her one of her kidneys have been removed. লিখুন তো না ওইটা কেটে দিন. One of her kidneys has been removed and she has a very poor eyesight. Stop. It is practically impossible for her to stay alone in the subject house. Stop. She requires a continuous assistance from somebody. Stop. The private respondents raise an issue with regard to the maintainability of the writ petition and the order passed by the subdivisional officer, which the petitioner seeks execution of in the instant writ petition. Stop. Next. The private respondents are directed to continue paying the amount as directed by the subdivisional officer directly in the bank account of the petitioner. Which is mentioned in the order dated 6th September 2024. Stop. The matter will be taken up for further consideration on 22nd of July 2025.
Lordship.
Okay.
Grateful.
What is this? Affidavit filed by the respondent number 5.
Maybe have a
Yes, copy will be served. In court today is taken on record. Let copy be circulated. What is this? What is this affidavit and declaration?
Well, this is a declaration by the mother permitting the sons to conduct business in the ground floor.
Whatever.
without knowing what she was in for.
No, I do not
Well,
know what
that
it
your
is.
lordship, not this.
You can
This
take
again,
it back
cannot-
right now. Do you
It
I
indicates
will,
my
but-
stand that my
I'll
client is the
fix
landlady.
that with my evidence.
Otherwise, the NOC would not have been required.
Acha. It will be open for the respondent number 6 to file an affidavit.
And serve a copy.
Certainly, this goes without saying.
I'm grateful.
Grateful.